Hi guys, we're back.
How you doing it now? Talk, nigga.
Talk.
No, that's not how it starts. Traveling sitting down, you got the topics ready, you got the timer going, nigga.
Who cut this shit?
And we are back.
Back in the flesh.
Once again, we back at it. Another week at it. I ain't got a catchphrase for that yet, but you know I'm going somewhere with that. Getting better with time like we always do. Welcome back to Area 124.
Got it right.
Where we get you the best news, basketball, or where the fuck we feel like talking about this week. I am always, it's me, Paul.
Travis.
Boom.
He said Gaul. We have Gaul here now. He has a mouthful of pizza, so you probably can't hear his ass. He has not had dinner yet. He'll be eating it right now. But if you don't know who that is, that's Carl. He comes in there once in a while and talks for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
I need a muzzle.
Yeah, it was good to see you. How was y'all week, man? How was y'all week?
Long, and I pay bills, so I'm out of money.
Yeah, I can attest to that, too.
As always, we start the show talking about basketball. This week, a major event in basketball happened. First of all, a player got injured, and it changed the whole landscape of the NBA for a little bit as far as what could happen.
Yeah, they'll either win or they won't.
Kevin Durant, if you don't know, if you're somebody living on the rock, don't watch basketball, is out for
Basketball ain't that important.
about,
Don't listen to Paul.
what is it, 4 weeks?
Yeah, like a month. Well, for
Okay,
now.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
It's 4 weeks for 4 weeks where he's I think appraised again. What's the word for it? Evaluated again.
There you go.
And then
You said appraised?
I said appraised. I hope he went. So they're gonna praise him like, yeah, he's a good nigga. He's a good one. Yep. This one worth about $30 million. But about 4 weeks where he gets damn it, 4 weeks to
You
get
almost did it again.
yeah, 4 weeks to get evaluated, and then they're gonna see if he's good and healthy. But they're not expecting him back till at least the postseason. And he shouldn't rush to get back. Honestly, they already made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even bother. Well, I don't know. Home court is kind of important.
Home court is important, but at the same time, not enough for me to rush. Because Kevin Durant has had a bad history of being hurt. Like,
Yeah, for like one time.
I know, but he got hurt, and then he every time he tried to come back, he stay hurt. So honestly, I'd rather him heal.
Wasn't it like his toe?
Yeah, he like broke his foot.
That's a Jones factor,
Yeah,
though.
he broke his foot.
I mean, late. You need to stand on your
He
toe.
wouldn't. He played most of that year though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but when it mattered, he was always hurt.
I mean,
Yeah,
not really.
they didn't make the playoffs that year.
Was that year? I thought that was
That was the year Russ started putting up triple doubles, but they missed. the
Yeah,
playoffs.
that was like the year before last, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it was like at the time where he was really like scoring a lot, and they were wondering, okay, yeah, is the argument that he's actually taking too many shots was put into question.
I'm tired. I wish that they wouldn't have did that because it's not fair for Russ. Russ was trying to find a way
I
to
mean, it's
beat him.
over with now. Shit,
Yeah, no,
he
it
ain't got no
wasn't-
choice.
I'm glad we're talking about this because I have a question for you two. I just want to hear how you feel about this.
Tyson Chandler is the GOAT.
What? No. But,
No. Tony Allen.
No, did you see that half court shot?
Oh, that shit.
He's
Anyway.
the GOAT.
That's the GOAT now? I can
Um,
make that shot.
So I'm gonna throw out these names, and I just want to know how you two feel about this. MJ, Kobe, Braun, Paul Pierce, KD, D Wade, and Allen Iverson. I throw those names out there because those are guys who we see as Hall of Famers, and they spent a large amount of their primes on subpar rosters, so they had to overcompensate. And the reason I said KD and not Russ is because Russ is going through that now. Like at first, KD had to do it for a season, but Russ only did it for a few games. But he's doing it for a season now. Does Russ get the same seat at the table as they do?
As far as
When
Hall of Famers?
Yes, when his career is over. Because those other guys weren't as detrimental in terms of defense and sometimes...
Well, everybody? No.
Turnovers.
All of them for D? You mean different?
No, I'm talking about just Russ.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know, he has this reputation of sometimes not trying on defense and all the turnovers and sometimes just the amount of shots. So does he get the same seat at the table as those?
I think... I'm sorry, you want to go? You were saying
No, you
something?
can go first.
I think, in my opinion, first of all, this is my argument with a lot of players nowadays. People who immediately give people the immediate Hall of Fame treatment, everything like that. I don't believe after 1 or 2 good seasons you immediately get in the Hall of Fame talk. I'm not saying Russ is not heading that way. If he keeps staying the course he's going right now, he's definitely going to be in some conversation for Hall of Fame. But as of right now, I say he's not in there yet. But if he stays the way he's going right now, he would have to be. Now, in saying that, this is just going to argument saying that Russ is just basically having to do everything for a fucking team. And you cannot give someone like that some sort of nod for doing that because he's literally have the whole team on his back right now. Travis?
In order to answer his question, you would really have to look at each player's squad. So you said AI.
He had old people.
For the good majority of his career, he didn't have anyone.
Right.
But he was able to do a large amount of scoring.
I think
he probably got Mutombo, maybe a year.
But he was old.
I said the best teammate he probably ever had was
Carmelo.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about as when the Sixers were during that time period.
Probably Madonna.
No, Iggy.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Did he play Iggy for a while?
That was like a year, but
Yeah,
at that,
no.
he wasn't AI anymore.
No.
At that point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the best team he ever had was Iggy, but by the time he got Iggy, he was like past prime about to be traded anyway.
Yeah, then you're talking about
Yeah, I'm
Mutombo.
just talking about when I mentioned those guys, they spent some part of their prime on subpar teams.
Let me see, because
MJ definitely did before Scottie.
MJ's,
Kobe,
yeah, AI,
Braun,
yeah,
AI,
Yeah.
D Wade, Paul Pierce,
yeah.
and KG.
Paul Pierce is the one like he's at the edge of that, like, cause he's like
Well, he got
No, he didn't get
KG and Ray Allen, but
He didn't
before
get-
that,
he got like towards the large tail.
no. I'm not saying, but I'm saying like as far as comparison to everybody else, he was like, he kind of like if we're doing like a list of like who had the worst fucking team, Kate.
He's one of them.
No, I'm not saying he's not on the list. I'm saying
Probably had the worst.
no, Braun had the worst.
No.
Braun had the worst.
Name some good players he had.
Name
Larry
me.
Hughes.
all defense.
You talking about Paul Pierce? Oh, they talking about
Yeah, I'm talking Bron.
Yeah.
Larry Hughes.
Big Z, he put up good numbers.
Z-Bo wasn't shit by the time when LeBron
So
was
doing
actually.
Ilgauskas?
Yeah, he was putting up.
Not
good
when he
numbers.
needed.
He
No,
was
not when he
playing.
He was playing well.
He wasn't good enough when LeBron needed him the most though. Like
No, but he was playing well.
Bro, his position, I think he was close to averaging a double-double.
Yeah.
If you asked me if Russ deserves a spot at the table, I think you have to take 2 more years into it, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
we have to see exactly
If it stays.
what he gets in the next couple years.
Right.
Because for the bulk of his career, he's had superstars.
Yeah,
with
he had
him.
KD,
And, yeah,
and James
and
Harden.
like we're saying, this is
And-
the first year that he's
Right,
actually.
which is why he's next. So that's why I asked.
Yeah, but so is James Harden's also next?
No,
James Harden has help.
He has help. Yeah,
I'm saying, but still, he's still putting up numbers though. Like I know he has help, but like
then he's gonna get that seat at the
Yeah,
table.
he gets the seat at the table.
that's what I'm asking. Like he's on the trail as well.
Yeah, but we're saying that he's further along.
Right.
Okay.
Because Russ doesn't have the help James Harden had now. And James Harden played with Dwight Howard last year, so he's out as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Just because that didn't work doesn't mean you had the help. Russ is now at a point where KD's gone and can't overcompensate for how bad the roster is. So
Which, quite honestly, to all of those who are actually behind the Thunder, they're not as bad on paper as
they are playing.
they seem.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't know what's
You
wrong.
said they're not as bad on paper. You mean?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, on paper they should
on
be better
paper,
than they're playing right
yeah,
now.
on paper
Oh, no.
they should be a lot.
Yeah.
They should probably be a lock for the 8th seed.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just they don't
And especially like
if you watch them play, it's literally like I know this has been said, but it's weird. Like it's all Russell Westbrook. Like it's literally everything is thrown to him. When he's having a bad game, that team is done.
Yes. But
I like Victor. Go ahead.
and this is something Larry brought up that's very important. One day we were walking from the rack and he was telling me Kobe, regardless of what team you put him on, will be Kobe in that he'll have to get 20 shots. Like, even if you put him on a team, a stacked roster, he'd have to get the 20 shots.
Yeah, he's a scorer.
no, he's not a scorer. He's a volume shooter.
Yeah, he's a volume shooter.
He's not a scorer. He's a volume shooter.
He's a lethal offensive weapon, but he's a volume shooter.
Well, he's not a scorer. I mean, he's both, honestly.
No.
And he.
I mean, but that's another debate for another day.
Yeah.
Don't try me with that shit. No, okay.
And
He's a
I'm just-
volume
is.
shooter.
I'm not saying he's not, but I'm saying he's saying he's not a scorer. He's a volume. I'm saying he can be both, really.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I'm trying to say, like, I mean, he has shoot. Kobe has shoot a lot of shots. Well, no, we're gonna save that for another
Like I
time.
said,
No,
that's a
because
conversation
that's
for
gonna be
another
some
day.
shit that you gonna yell. Fuck you.
But I think
Note that one.
I think depending on how they do this draft, and honestly, if I were them, I'd go for another small forward. I go for another small forward in this draft because I think Taj Gibson, once he learns how to play with Adams, they'll be okay. And I think they can find them a good 2-man to complement
I like
Westbrook in the offseason.
I still like Victor Oladipo. He's not bad for that.
How do you fix this team?
The Thunder
How you
really.
fix the team? You get them an offensive juggernaut on the bench, and you get them a swing player who can actually play off the dribble.
Maybe. Because they're just a weird.
They're small ball.
Yeah.
They're a small ball team that can never get big.
Right.
I would. This is gonna be. I don't know because off the bench they have Cantor.
Honestly,
Is McDermott starting? I couldn't see.
He's probably coming off the bench.
yeah,
I would start him,
and
honestly.
that's a good volume person off the bench. They need another one though.
McDermott's not decent. Well, he's not
He
bad.
can score.
He can score, but he's not enough to
He's
be
not
like.
gonna lead your. He's not
That's
gonna
what I
lead
mean,
your
like-
second. He's not gonna lead your second team.
That's
in
like
scoring,
you
but
need
he'll get
someone that
he'll
can-
get you 10.
Yeah, like I like that trade with him because he's good at stretching the floor. He can still shoot, and he's good when Russell's trying to like go to the lane and take the ball to him.
Honestly,
I feel like they need another backup point guard. I agree with you in the small forward front. They need another small forward.
I mean, they
That's-
had a backup point guard and they got rid of him.
but
I'm
Cameron Payne just
Cameron
danced
Payne's
though.
yeah, he
Yeah.
wasn't.
I was about to say Cameron Payne
Who?
just danced.
Who you
all
talking
the
about?
time.
Beard.
That's
And then they had Reggie Jackson and he's gone.
That's neither here or there. I mean, that's I'm talking about as of right now. They need to find some another backup point guard.
Honestly, if it were me, I would go and try to get one of the guards.
I think they
from
just picked up.
Phoenix
I think they just picked up Norris Cole. Now I think about it.
I wouldn't get Brandon. You said what?
I think they just picked up Norris Cole.
He wouldn't be
Yeah.
bad, but
He wouldn't be bad, but he's not gonna score.
No, they picked him up. I'm saying that.
Yeah, I mean he's a good game manager.
To your Phoenix point, Travis, I would not go get Brandon Knight because he looks lost. I don't know. Moving him to the bench killed his confidence.
he was always had shake confidence since the whole little.
When he was starting, he was playing really well. But I don't know if ever since he got moved to the bench, he just has not looked.
It's not his fault. It's just Devin Booker's who I would build my team around because he's just a better player. But with that, how would you feel like you were one of the men on the team and now someone's like, "Oh, you come out the bench"? No, you
That's
off
fine
the
with me.
bench.
Man, you gotta work with. You gotta work for what you're
Yeah.
getting.
At the
But
same time, but he was just not like at that time he was actually starting to get his groove together, starting playing better, starting to actually like get confidence in himself. Then right when he said the tip to actually kind of believe himself as a player, back to the bench. You know,
Yeah, I just wanted your thoughts on the whole wrestling because my fear with him is that history's not gonna remember how bad the team was. They're just gonna look at him and go,
triple double,
"Yeah," and you have no titles.
no
So you
scoring
put up-
championship.
Yeah, and you put
no
up empty
awards.
stats, so you don't get the seat at the table, which I don't want to happen to him or Beard. I don't want that to happen to any of these guys.
they-
Unfortunately, history only remembers you
when you win.
when you win.
Something.
Right. So that's the thing with Russ that
I honestly think
I'm
if they do it right, I honestly think they could probably make a push for PG.
that'd be nice.
They could make a push for Paul George. I think.
I mean, the people they should be aiming for right now would be Paul George, Blake Griffin.
He would help.
He would help, but
he wouldn't.
he's not coming.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah,
I'm-
that's
I'm-
another thing. I
I-
don't think he's coming.
I'm just giving you a list of people who I'd aim for if I was like if I was Thunder, these would be people on my list. Trying to think of free agents. Who is free agent right now? Would you go for Dwayne Wade?
No,
No,
he's washed.
no. Unless he doesn't mind coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's
Then
like,
that's another volume scorer.
yeah,
And that's a guy who can actually run your offense.
if you think about it, like, I'm trying to imagine Dwayne Wade off the bench. Like that's
He's finished.
off the bench.
I think he's finished.
I don't think he's finished off the bench. He's still averaging 20 points right now.
That dude's finished.
That's-
I watched some of the game last night. When you start airballing shots that you usually don't airball, and a lot of your shots fall flat. I know people go, well, maybe he just didn't have his legs that night. But when it continues to happen, and you're at that advanced age, I go,
I mean, that's
you're not you anymore.
I mean, that's why I keep saying Dwayne Wade needs to be on a team more so like the Spurs. Just for playing simple fast. Popovich knows how to manage older players. He's not going to max out too many minutes. He doesn't like Dwayne Wade does not need to be carrying the full load of a team anymore.
Correct.
So we have these nights like Jim Butler's not having his damn night, and then it's all Jim Butler and Wade right now. Wade's just not that player anymore. It's not his fault. He's still playing amazing for his age right now, but he's been on a team that's either contending or just so he don't have to be the focal point of everything.
I think it's
anymore.
over for D-Wade.
I think it's over. I think he needs to find the best situation.
I mean, he's
The
he's
minutes.
34.
34 in the minutes.
I mean,
I give him 38.
he
I give him till 38.
I could give him.
I give him till 38 if he minimalizes the amount of highlight plays he does, like trying to dunk on people, and he actually does like Vince Carter did and just worked on his jump shot.
But Vince Carter always had the jumper.
I don't know about that.
No,
Even in New Jersey, he was
he never had like a jumper jump. I mean, he could shoot, but he never had Vince Carter's wide open shit. It wasn't like that.
He used to bust people when he was in New Jersey. He was really good on that team.
He could shoot, but I don't know about no. I'm not saying he was bad, but he could shoot, but he never had I would never Vince Carter 3-point line. That's guaranteed to go in. No.
D Wade needed his athleticism, and it's gone.
I mean, he plays.
So
he plays well the floater aspect of the game. He's more of a crafty player now.
Like I said, the minutes, because he's played as long as LeBron has, but he's older. He's had more injuries, and even though this is year 14 for both of them, when you add on all the surgery, all the playoff time, that's where I was going. Mm-hmm. This is really like year 16 or 17 for him. So I don't think he has a whole lot left.
That's why I say it depends on what team he goes to for me. Like, he can't. Dwayne Wade cannot be on a team the next few years where he's like one of the main guys. He has to either become on the bench or be starting but have limited minutes.
Fair enough.
That's why I'm saying like the Spurs would be perfect for him. He didn't necessarily got to start. He can come on the bench for or the team where he's not necessarily all right. Dwayne Wade, you got to get him for 45 minutes again. Because he's not that player anymore. It's sad to see. That's my favorite player. If y'all know at home, it's sad for me to say this. It hurt my heart right now. But
I thought Kobe was gonna play forever until he tore his Achilles, and he died on the court. Literally, no, he did, because that was really year 20 when you add on all the mileage. So this past year was really year 23 or 24 for Kobe.
I mean, it's just
so
things that end up on players.
You just get old, man. Sometimes you just get old and you can't play anymore.
Yeah, I got you. I see what you're saying. I mean, but just I guess we kind of tumbled on a little bit. But going back to the Russ thing, I think we all agree it needs some more time. Like we need to see if this thing stays consistent. If it stays consistent, then he's a guaranteed Hall of Fame.
I hope he doesn't have to keep doing this.
He shouldn't.
This largely out of necessity, and I don't like that. He'll burn out in 3 or 4 years at this rate.
I mean, that's what I was saying. That's what's happening to Anthony Davis as far as the injuries is concerned. He had to do all the work on the team, and he's trying to play center. Anthony Davis, he can play center, but he's not a center.
I agree. That's why I didn't think he would do that well in the NBA, because I was like, if they put you at center, you're too small. But he's fine.
I'm not saying he can't.
He's 6'11", 7.
No, it's not that he can't play. He don't have the frame for that. Like
it was his frame.
He had the frame to bang down low against people. That's why he was doing that shit. Plus trying to be a scorer. He's basically playing center and point guard at the same time. Yeah, and that just not.
I wish him the best though. I wish all these guys the best. Mm-hmm. I wish all these guys.
All right, yeah, but going on to my topic now. Now, y'all, let me explain for y'all have reaction. It's gonna be about the Raptors, okay? First and foremost. The reason this came into my head, and I was always confused about this. Not always, it's kind of I've been thinking about it all week.
I'm disqualifying myself right now.
No, you have to talk. Kyle Lowry broke his hand, as we all know. He's out to the playoffs, whatever it does happen. He's gonna be back, he's gonna be shooting, whatever. It's fine. Why doesn't this make sense? I don't want the LeBron excuse. I don't want it. It's literally, if you look at everything on paper, the Raptors have 2 All-Stars. 2 All-Stars. They have technically picking on Serge Ibaka and PJ Tucker just quote unquote completed their team as far as what they needed. They're all in right now as far as that's why they traded for them. They have a decent bench with I think DeMar Carroll, Corey Patterson, I can't remember his name. Corey Joseph, and they had Patrick Patterson, and they had one more big man coming, the kid with the weird hair. Nogueira, yeah. I mean, he's decent. They have a decent lineup. They have also they can score 20+ points a game. Decent defense. Why on paper after that trade I immediately told me, okay, that doesn't make a damn bit of difference. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
It's because they're the Raptors.
I don't know, but what is that though? Two questions. Why is it that the Raptors made a good trade as far as team wise? They have a great coach, great culture, they have everything you would need on a team that should be competing for a championship. Not just beating LeBron, competing for a championship. Why is it that every time we hear this trade here, all of a sudden we say, okay, the Raptors got this team, but it doesn't even fucking matter because they're gonna lose to LeBron. It's just
because LeBron at this point in his career.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you get that. I know what you're gonna say. Let me get that. I'm saying because it's I want to explain not just LeBron thing, but what are the Raptors missing? having all that, if you were the Raptors GM, what are you missing to be? You should be a contender right now. What is not?
Depth.
Huh?
One word, depth. They're missing depth.
What the fuck else could they get though? Like,
Okay. You largely have a superstar, one, who does not show up in the playoffs. Who is your point guard?
Two superstars don't do that.
No. You have another superstar who has flat out told everyone in the NBA, I won't shoot a three. I won't shoot a three. That won't be my weapon. So you have to guard me doing one of two things: driving to the hoop, pulling up for mid-range jumpers. That's easy. That's barbecue chicken.
Limiting yourself.
Exactly. So I say, okay, let's say they make it to the championship again and they play against LeBron. LeBron just got Darren Williams. Not to say Darren Williams is all-star Darren Williams back when he was on the Jazz, but at the same time, you still have to respect that he has a veteran there who's going to take over when Kyrie gets done. And that's what I was really getting into. I was getting into the point where LeBron, he actually asks for everyone and he gets everyone he wants. And it's crazy. And it's crazy that his legacy isn't better than what it is on paper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to guarantee, no lie, this man's supposed to have about 5.
Six.
I'll guarantee him 5. He's supposed to have 5 at this point.
Agreed.
He should have had that one against the Mavericks, first and foremost.
Yeah, but
he should have beat
Jason Terry.
Fuck Jason Terry. He should have.
Jason Terry, like when he closed out on that jump shot. I mean, I think LeBron.
Yeah, that ended the series.
Yeah.
I said, I get what you're saying. I saw it. I'm a Heat fan. I saw it. I'm still hurt by that. But I'm saying like it shouldn't have fucking happened. But going back to that's neither here nor there. But just going back, like still, I get what you're saying about the LeBron fact. I understand that, but still, like I was trying to explain to my friend of mine. He's a huge basketball. Not huge, but he's a basketball fan. He said, Paul, why aren't like the Raptors picked up what's it called Ibaka? They should have 2 people. Like they have people that can score. They have 2 main scorers, but they have people like Corey Joseph can score. Not Patrick. God, why the fuck I keep saying Patrick Patterson? What's his name?
Score consistently.
Yes, he can score.
He's gonna give you 8.
You shouldn't need more than that. That's my thing, though. If you have
at least 5 people scoring 8.
If you have
Kyle Korver's going to give you 15 in one of those games.
If you have 2 players that can average you at least 25 fucking points in play, like
they have 3. They have 3 that can. Hold on. Average 20, and they have one that can get you 15. They have another one that can get you 8, and they have role players who are going to get you 4 and 6.
This is fucking sad, though, man. Like,
they're not going to compete. They're going to get blown out by 20.
It's so fucking sad. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so fucking sad that like the Raptors, like, because when you think of this, I'm gonna let you. I'm sorry, Carl. What were you saying? No, I'm Carl mad right now. I'm gonna let you talk in a second. I promise you. Hold up. But no, like the Raptors. Because when I saw that trade, I got mad. You see why I got mad? When like, this don't make no fucking sense. I started looking through the teams in the East. Not necessarily the West, because the West have more complete teams, but the East necessarily. The next biggest team is going to be the Celtics. And the Celtics are just a jumble fuck of team, 12 fuck of players. Now, they're not bad by any means, but they're that team that's just like, well, we're going to make that big trade, we're going to be just perfectly fine. They've been saying that for years, and now they got IT playing good. And that's fine.
Crazy thing is, side note, I'm sorry, they're going to kick somebody out in the second round.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's going to get their butt kicked out by the Celtics.
Oh, yeah, they ain't going to win.
No, they're going to win. I think they're going to win.
No, the East?
I think so.
The East? Celtics win the East?
Not win it flat out, but I think they're gonna do an upset for somebody.
Oh, no, I can give you that one, because shit, I'll give you that. Let's see. Who's going to be
somebody who's a higher seed than them is going to get beat.
All right, that's fucking... Carl, what you saying?
You want to know the biggest problem with the Toronto Raptors? And you know who, of all the people in the world, showed me this more than anybody else? Paul Pierce. And let me tell you how. When he was in Brooklyn, that series went 7 games. And you know how Toronto ended up going home? He blocked somebody. This old man who shouldn't even be out there starting anymore. And then he goes to Washington the next year, tells people he's not even remotely concerned about them because they don't have that it factor. The whole country of Canada is pissed at this man, and he completely humiliates them the entire series. When that happens, something is mentally not there with your team. And it's the same thing with the Clippers, because a lot of times they go up against the Warriors, And people keep going, you're a championship contender. Show it. And the Warriors flat out humiliate. It happened last year. Last year it was way worse than this year. Because I know they lost by like 45 this year.
The Warriors hate the Clippers for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. But last year, the Clippers went up, I think, 24. Because Steph was on the bench in foul trouble. And not only did the Warriors come back, it's the fact that they came back and they're out there just laughing and joking as if they were never down 24. Like when that happens, there is a mental aspect just gone with the makeup of your team. That you can't coach that, you can't trade for that. It's just something that flat out isn't there. And Toronto has walked around for the last few years acting like somebody's robbed them of some respect that they didn't earn. You have to beat somebody. And even last year, yeah, they beat the Pacers, but they got lucky.
They shouldn't beat the Heat.
Yeah, they beat the Heat. They got lucky.
If Whiteside never went injured, they've been, oh, fuck. Go ahead.
And even with that, the series still went, 6?
Yeah.
So, and Paul George had almost nobody.
Mm-hmm. And Dwayne Wade had nobody.
That went 7. So, it just goes to show you, DeMar DeRozan, please. Kyle Lowry, please.
But what is it? What is it in the playoffs that just like, when they play, it's just like, oh, fuck, we forgot to play.
It's not for everybody,
like,
man. I agree, and
it makes no fun. Like
I agree with you. It doesn't. It's weird, but remember how you said they have 2 people to where it shouldn't matter. If that was the case, OKC would have a title by now.
But at the same time, like, OKC's the issue because Kevin Durant and Westbrook couldn't click. That's the issue with that one.
I disagree. But
I have. We're going to have a different argument altogether. I feel like the main reasons that for some reason these 2 pieces could work. It was never about they didn't have the fucking balls to fucking play.
I don't think it was their fault.
I mean, either or. But I'm saying like with those 2 superstars, you never said Kevin Durant and Kevin. Give a game or 2 for either one of them, but you never said neither of them came and they never not showed up in the playoffs.
It's because it's what Travis said. Death. OKC had nothing outside of those 2.
But outside of those 2, I'm saying even those 2 are the reason though. Like when for some reason like last year when the playoffs happened, they were playing the Pacers last year. The Pacers, they didn't have all this trade. They had just like Paul George and Monte Ellis, if I remember correctly. I didn't watch the but they was the only 2 really playing well. And Monte Ellis trying to fade away. Then they just had Paul George. 2 All-Stars should sweep that team.
No, that's not how it works.
It should work. I'm saying
it's never gone that way.
It should not be 7 games though.
It's never going to go that way.
It's gonna go to 7 every single time. If you got 2 people giving you 60, you gotta make it.
You need somebody else.
No, that's not. I'm not saying. I'm saying my issue is with them. Those 2 people are supposed to be giving you 60. Those are the ones that disappeared in the fucking playoffs.
No,
it's not their fault.
They're dropping 60.
Right.
No, I'm saying no. Those are the ones like okay. No, DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry for some reason in the playoffs always.
I agree. Yeah, they're terrible. They're horrible. They're historically horrible. But what I'm saying is, it's a team, and this is the thing I kept telling you about KD. I think Russell Westbrook was the only reason KD would have even remotely considered staying in OKC because that was all the help he had. Like they had nobody else consistently giving them anything. Like there were nights those 2 would put up 40 and they'd still lose. And at some point it's like,
damn, what else I gotta do?
Exactly. It's like I can't do this anymore. But with Toronto, I don't even think it's the team. I just think it's the mental aspect that's just absent with them.
They don't want it. Like,
yeah, no, they don't. Perfect. That's perfect. They don't want it.
They don't want it because that's how I feel about the Clippers. Like
yeah, they don't want
it
as
a team. Like if you smack me in the mouth, I'm gonna bust your fucking teeth out.
Or you're gonna try. You know what I mean? But they literally just like, well, I mean, well.
The word try. I mean, I'm saying like you have the mental fortitude. I'm gonna fucking bust your teeth out. Even if you have no. Even if you're the Nets playing the Warriors,
the Nets are competitive. They ain't scared of anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like even them, like if the Warriors beat them by 50, Nets gonna come out and try. They may lose the whole series, like sweep whatever, but they gonna come out playing their damn asses off.
Right.
I was like, it's just so fucking sad to see a team just like so weak.
And you can tell because you don't see too many teams getting up to play the Raptors. They'll get up to play the Cavs. They'll get up to play the Warriors, but not Toronto.
No.
They'll get up to play the Spurs, but not Toronto. You know what I mean? It's just.
I mean, you might see Drake.
It's just they've never shown me anything to where I go, they can do it. But to Travis's point about Boston, they're not scared of anyone,
Oh no.
and that they might push Cleveland to 7, and I can't guarantee if it goes 7 that Cleveland wins that series.
If it gets to 7, that's when it becomes serious. But I can't. It's them getting to 7. What I'm trying to say, like,
I think they can do it.
I don't say it's not possible. I never said it wouldn't
I think
possible.
they
I
can do
said
it.
it's gonna be a Herculean effort by Isaiah Thomas and by everybody else on the team. But
I think if Avery Bradley can get you 15 or 20, they're good because he'll lock up whoever's on him.
Avery's gonna be
So-
guarding Kyrie,
Or you can put IT4 on Kyrie.
not the whole game.
No, but I mean, honestly,
Nah.
who would you rather have?
Avery Bradley.
No, I'm talking about, between IT4 and Kyrie.
I'm still going with Kyrie. Even though I will give it to him that he's having an outstanding season.
That's honestly for me. It depends what type of team I
I'm
have.
still going. I'm still going.
To me,
It depends what type of team I have.
The
Like,
one
like
thing-
if I
I'm sorry. The only reason why I say I still go with Kyrie is because the assist to turnover ratio.
that's fair.
for me, it depends what type of team I have. Like if I have a team with another scorer on it, I'll go with Kyrie. If I have a team with just like I need a main scorer, I'll go to IT. That's just how it depends how I'm building my team.
To me, Kyrie, there's something. I know he's still young, and there's still time to work on this.
That's surprising.
But the biggest reason, like I was making a list of point guards, and if I were to rank them, this is my personal opinion, Kyrie isn't top 5 because
you have are you considered Harden a point guard?
you said what?
You consider Harden a point guard this year?
I guess.
Okay, so you have not no order.
Yeah, no, there's no order.
Steph,
Yeah.
Russ,
But you won't believe why.
Chris Paul,
Yes,
like I'm just saying Harden,
Beard.
IT.
Mhm.
Who would be the fifth?
That's 5 right there.
That's 5. Oh yeah, that's 5. And so, yeah, okay. Now why? What's the reason why?
I know a lot of people give Steph a lot of crap because of his on-ball defense, and it slipped visibly. But off-ball, his anticipation's good, and he's not bad. He might be better off-ball than Klay. Kyrie perpetually gets lost off the ball, and I don't know if it's a commitment thing. I don't know if it's just him not studying enough, but I'm talking about people set picks on him and he just can't find who he's supposed to guard. And I've seen this happen multiple times in a game. And I'm going, that's the only thing where I'm going, I don't know yet. That's literally the only thing where I'm like, maybe not.
You talking about
Kyrie.
defense wise or just
Yeah,
like,
all ball D.
I mean, let's see out of all the point guards in the league, who was like the top best defenders? Like
Off ball or just flat all around?
out of the top point guards, not just everybody. Out
All
of the
around?
top point guards, yeah, who's the best all around defenders in the league?
Honestly,
Give me.
shit. No.
Yeah,
None of them really are.
they're not all time great.
No,
They're not
they-
Isaiah Thomas.
No, it's not gonna be all
They're
time
not
great. I'm
stellar.
talking about just like
Yeah.
like the best ones in the league right now. Chris Paul's gonna be
Maybe. I think he's up there.
he's gonna be a basic one. Like, not necessarily not saying he's basic. He's like kind of like he can
And-
defend.
And Russ, I might have to put him at the bottom because he takes too many gambles that I don't like.
Russ is bigger, so like no one's gonna.
Yeah,
just
but
say
he takes too many
bully his ass.
gambles on defense. And sometimes he'll pout and not play defense at all if he doesn't get a call on the offensive end. And I don't like that.
Mike Conley is a decent defender.
Yes, he is. I'll put him there. Steph is not horrible.
Steph is not horrible.
Not horrible.
He ain't great. He's average. Yeah, he's average.
He's very much. He has great
On ball, yeah.
anticipation. Off ball, he can play defense. He's really getting picking those like
Off ball, he's
Bad
fantastic.
pass, yeah.
On ball, leaves a lot to be desired.
yeah, and that's not. I mean, it's not necessarily not his fault, but it's not necessarily like it's not the worst thing in the league.
Yeah, no. Not at all.
I think I'm forgetting a point guard right now. This is a great defender.
And when Steph is locked in and
oh,
moving his feet,
Eric Bledsoe is a good.
yeah,
Eric Bledsoe is a good.
yeah,
one.
you can put him in.
That's a high motor.
Yeah, that dude can run.
I'll get to that.
Run. Yeah,
All right. Yeah, but that's kind of related. That's
it's
why,
tough with
yeah.
Kyrie because I like Kyrie. Kyrie's a magician with the basketball, but that's the one thing. And then another thing, and this might go a long way. When LeBron is gone, can he be that guy? I mean, with this roster,
He can be
do
that-
They make the playoffs?
He can be that guy that made the playoffs. They don't win.
If you just say exclusively of LeBron just leave?
Yeah, if LeBron, say LeBron retired
Today.
but but
But you keep that core together.
yeah, they make the playoffs.
Yeah, because he still had he's done better with worse.
I said
Maybe. Yeah.
I said they made the playoffs. They don't win though.
Yeah.
They don't win. They could probably go
Because I think Braun covers up a lot of their mistakes.
I think they get a good push. I think they get a good push and go to the championship. They lose in the championship.
No, I don't give them the chance. I give them
Second round? Ceiling?
Nah, the East ain't that good.
You got, Boston,
Boston will beat
Washington.
them. Without LeBron, Boston will beat them.
Yeah. Boston, Washington,
Boston will
Toronto.
beat them.
For everything I just said, I think
Seven?
Toronto
Seven.
might get them in
Huh?
7.
Boston is 7? Without
Yeah.
LeBron, yes.
7.
Without LeBron, I say yes.
Without
honestly.
LeBron, they probably beat him at 6.
Let's see.
And also, one more thing. I'm not sold on Washington yet.
No.
I have no reason to be. I know a lot of people are going, oh, they might go to the Eastern Conference.
No.
To hell with all of that. Let me tell you why.
I give them the second round.
I thought that the year the Pacers beat them because they had that series and then they just undid everything that got them there.
I give
Needs
it-
to leave.
So I agree with you. Go to San Antonio, John Wall. You look pretty nice on that team.
Should go to the Pelicans.
You'd look even better. Yeah, that'd be
Go
nice.
to the Pelicans.
That'd be nice.
Get out of there. Go to the Pelicans.
Boogie AD and John Wall.
Oh my god.
That'd be nice.
Oh my
But-
god.
Kentucky players too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be nice to see.
Somebody get Cat out there.
Yeah.
Who's a Kentucky player? I think isn't Kyrie? No, that's not Kyrie. There's one more Kentucky player I'm thinking about.
Yeah, no, Kyrie went to Duke.
Who was a Kentucky
Rondo?
player? Rondo's
Bledsoe?
There's a I'm thinking of a shooting guard, or possibly a small forward. Booker, yeah,
Devin Booker?
Booker's one. Devin Booker's one. That'd be a nice team. Imagine all the Kentucky players on that one team. But
that wouldn't work financial wise though.
oh no, he couldn't afford it. Well, Booker is a rookie right now. If for some reason Sun decided to trade him, if for some reason Sun said, "Yeah, we'll give you Devin Booker
Yeah,
for
it's
2
just-
round draft
Yeah,
pick."
but if he's a rookie, that means he got to play. I mean, they got a team option. And then
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah, I'm saying, but like,
you still have to renegotiate.
I'm saying like, if for some reason this is not going to happen. Let me say that for anybody starts arguing. No, I'm saying if for some reason right now Sun said, "Yes, let's trade Devin Booker to the Pelicans
I mean,
for fucking."
like what happened with Boogie.
Yeah,
You know,
fuck
that-
it.
that might
Fuck it. I don't like Booker's hair. Fuck it. Trade him. Give me 2 round picks for some stupid reason.
Yeah, I was just wondering how you guys felt about that whole thing because it's just Kyrie. I don't know if he's top 5, and he's somewhere. I mean, he's top 10, but it's like
Like I said, he's done better with worse, even though the record didn't show
Yeah.
that he did better with worse. But
yeah,
I mean, if you think about it, he carried.
he was hitting game winners.
yeah, he's a cold-blooded
dropping
dude.
30, 40.
It's just the D thing.
I mean, I don't feel like he's a. I feel like what it is more so he's not like a team leader. He can be a best player on a team.
He can be the best scorer.
Yeah, but not he can be a best player on a team. He can really be like a best player on a team,
Can
but
he lead?
he I don't know if he can necessarily lead somebody. He lead a team to a
Right.
championship. That's my thing about it.
That's where it.
Yeah.
That's where it gets dicey.
Like LeBron coming in, and that's not even just LeBron, but like players like that come in and say, okay, yeah, I'm the best player, and also I'm a leader. Yeah, y'all gonna do what I say because I said it. And Kyrie's more players say, oh, I'm the best player on the team. Y'all should just listen to me. He's
Well,
not.
I mean, he still would have. I mean, from what he just said, that's the makeup of the team wouldn't change, so he still has Kevin Love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
and that-
saying
no,
if
I'm
it's just
not-
LeBron gone,
And that's but I think LeBron leaving is like people don't realize that's really a big thing. Like it's
that's
not
a
just-
huge thing.
Yeah,
I'm,
like
not saying he doesn't cover up for the gaps, but I'm just saying with Kevin Love there, it wouldn't be solely on Kyrie to actually take on.
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
leadership
That's
position.
fair. That's fair.
I give you that, but at the same time, my reason like at the end of the day, the ball for the last shot, clutch times going to Kyrie as opposed to Kevin Love.
I mean,
I'm not saying Kevin Love's
not
not getting.
necessarily because
No,
there's been plenty of times LeBron just passed it off to someone else and didn't take the shot.
Yeah.
So honestly, I believe it could be split between those two.
Oh, yeah, one more thing about Braun. Y'all were talking about him earlier and how his legacy. We're talking about a dude that not only killed the Eastern Conference, but he literally
He got every person in
bent the rules to his will. And it's weird to me, like even last year, he needed a Draymond Green suspension, Harrison Barnes' jumper leaving him, Andrew Bogut getting injured, and Andre Iguodala being iffy to beat this team by 4.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Mm-hmm.
He needed literally everything to go right.
Yeah, 4.
And even in 2013, If Tim Duncan's on the court and gets that rebound, they lose that series.
Are you saying? Are you trying to say?
I'm saying
They don't get that ring.
that's what I'm saying. There are asterisks
Okay.
that people. I don't care. I'm not putting them by the. But people don't forget that.
I mean, people say the same thing about when he won that first ring. It's the half season thing.
Yeah, that's why I said he got half a ring.
I know, but my thing, like, my argument with that one is no one say shit to anyone else if anyone else won a ring that year. No
Of
one,
course not. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not holding any of this against him.
If Kobe won
There
that,
you go.
if Kobe,
Like I'm saying, some people do.
if Kobe won that year, wouldn't nobody say a damn thing about Kobe. If Kobe, his black mama got 6. Woo! No one would be saying 5.5 for Kobe. No, the hell you wouldn't. You say
I don't
that.
like Kobe either, so.
If Kyrie won a ring that year for some reason,
Yeah, it's just.
so if Kyrie won a ring.
It's just one of those things where
I mean, I think
you really do have to take context in.
I think the thing about LeBron, this is where people just like not even misconstrue that when you think about LeBron, no matter what, you think of legacy and championship possibility. Now, this is a side note I want to say. I realized like earlier, I've been thinking about this for a while. LeBron is so good that he actually makes people famous.
Yeah.
What I mean by that,
Kobe did that with Smush Parker. Smush Parker went to China and got a contract because
I'm saying people that play against him become. I mean, they're always good, but it's not noticeable more. Think about people like Jimmy Butler, guarding LeBron in the finals, not in the finals, but LeBron in these kind of finals that made him like, oh, Jimmy Butler's actually an amazing defender. Oh, Jimmy Butler got shot. Oh, Jimmy Butler shooting on LeBron. Paul George, we had that breakout season. It was capped off by him playing LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals. Kawhi Leonard. Locking LeBron down in the finals. Like, people like that. I'm not saying they wouldn't been good on their own, but I'm saying those are like playing this man made them like, that's a cap in his career. Every time he locked LeBron down, like, I promise you, every time people gonna talk about Kawhi Leonard, at least right now, like, if he don't win no more rings, it all started when he started guarding LeBron.
Kawhi Leonard is a bad motherfucker that no one is talking about. That dude, he's had more confidence in himself this year than he ever has before. That is scary.
Mm-hmm. They shooting now.
Yeah, that's a cold dude. So I think he's an X factor. I think he might be the person to fuck up the playoffs.
I want him to.
He might do it. I think he can.
I want it to be the fucking Celtics and the Spurs in the finals.
I think
so I can be like yeah, fuck all you people betting on the fucking World Cup.
I think he can be that dude to just come in and surgically. Because I was talking to Larry about this. You realize the Spurs blow people out without them knowing they're getting blown out?
Yeah.
They'll beat you in the first quarter by 4 points. And you're like, okay, we're down 4.
And when people don't realize, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
no, you're good. Second quarter, they beat you by 4 again. Oh, we're only down 8. Then they win the third quarter by 10. You're like, how the hell are we down 18 points? Mm-hmm. You just got blown out, and you didn't even know it.
And what people don't realize about this Kevin Durant thing, I'm going back. I know I said at the beginning, but I'm going back to this right now. The Warriors, I won't say they're in trouble because it's not a word.
Yeah, no, they'll be
in
fine.
trouble. But my thing about it is like, come playoff time, if Kevin Durant, you can't have him showing up in the middle of playoffs playing. You can't. He needs to have some games under his belt, like whether it be good or bad.
Right now he'd be back before the year ended,
and that's fine. But I'm saying but then with this type of injury, it's not necessarily guaranteed. He can just 4 weeks, he's gonna be done. He's gonna be good to go. It could be a little longer than that. It could be a little shorter than that.
You're right.
But my thing about it, you don't want him coming for injury playing in the playoffs. And at the same time,
agreed.
Imagine the Warriors
It depends on who gets that 8 spot if they do keep the 1.
Yeah, that's another thing. The Spurs could take that.
Yeah, but if they get the second spot, they'll be playing someone like who else? The Jazz. They playing them in the first round.
That would be tough.
Yeah, that's not who they want. So.
Yeah, they don't want that.
They play the Jazz in the first round. They can if they lose, if they get down. Imagine they get down to third because the Rockets and the Spurs still be playing.
If KD is not on the court and they play the Rockets, James Harden might ruin them.
Shit, they play this. If KD's not on the court, they can beat the Clippers. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is about that mix.
Yeah, they'll beat the Clippers.
I don't know what it is about that.
I don't trust the Clippers.
It'll be closer.
You're right.
I don't know what.
I agree with you.
I don't know what it is about it. It's so sad to me. I hate that so much.
If Steph goes Human Torch mode, they make round 3. If Steph or Clay go Human Torch, they make round 3.
Yeah, but at the same time, but they don't.
I don't know if they win They probably won't win the finals, but they make round 3.
They don't because they lost too much depth. Like they traded their veteran. They traded Barbosa, Maurice Spates, Bogut, Harrison Barnes.
Andrew Bogut,
Man, they traded basically 5 people for Kevin Durant. Not traded, but they made that move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Kevin Durant. You take that.
I mean, no, I'm saying
take
I'm
that.
not complaining on him, but it's like when losing that, it's like people don't realize it's not losing him is not just losing him. You're losing basically like everything he replaced earlier.
I agree with you.
And so I'm saying like if they end up meeting like someone like the Rockets or the Warriors or the Rockets or the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean they'll beat the
or
Warriors.
Jets.
The Warriors will beat the Warriors.
I don't think the Warriors can have the Warriors. The Warriors might have the Warriors this year, but anyway, that's I'm sorry. I want people to realize that how much like him being injured changed the landscape of the West for a little bit. Now, I'm not saying he won't be back.
Well, we're assuming he doesn't come back while we talk about this.
This is assuming this. This
Yeah.
is all assumption. I don't know the fucking future. It's all assumption.
Mm-hmm. And one more thing I want to add. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have been saying a lot of things about Kevin Durant since he left since he left OKC.
No, he technically left Golden State. Technically left with home.
And I would just like to caution people. If you think the season's ruined now, remember, the last time we saw people collectively pile on somebody like this, he killed the Eastern Conference. And we're talking about a 7-foot dude that can pull up from anywhere.
He is 6'9". He is 6'9".
He's listed at it, but he's actually 6'11".
I know. He's 6'9". He says he's 6'9". He don't want to be 6'11" for some fucking reason.
If you wake that beast, be careful. You know what I mean? It's like don't. And he's on a team of artillery cannons. So just don't wake the beast. You don't want that problem. If you think the league is ruined now and you keep messing with him and he ends up winning, all that's gonna do is ratchet up his intensity because he won't want anyone else winning anything. Because that's what happened with Braun and Kobe and MJ and everybody that came before. When you win, you just want to keep winning.
That's true.
So be careful. Don't wake the beast. That's all I wanted to say.
Unless the beast is a kitten. Anyway, so I think that's enough bad stuff for today. I want to leave on this note, though.
Go ahead.
I've noticed like a lot of comments on YouTube about basically like, thank God.
What you doing reading YouTube comments?
I mean, I had nothing else to do.
Come on, man.
You know I ain't got
Don't
no
worry
life.
about them losers.
You know I got no life. It's just Twitter, all kind of comments.
Don't read those.
Everybody saying thank God the Kevin Durant's hurt and everything like that. Don't wish injury on anybody.
They're losers.
I was like, don't do that though. Like basketball is one thing, sport being a fan is one thing. Just don't wish injury on somebody.
They can't separate the two. They forget that these are human beings.
These are fucking they're just human beings. The minute they're playing a basketball game, but at the same time, they're people. Someone just got hurt, you know.
Yeah, they can't separate the two.
Where he could possibly lose his career job because he got hurt and injured.
They can't separate the two. Don't worry about it though.
I don't know, man. But
let's move on.
So I have one thing to talk about. I recently saw a movie. I don't know if any of you guys seen the movie Get Out.
I haven't, but I hear it's good.
I haven't either.
So should I spoil it for you?
No.
I'm going to spoil it for you.
No.
It's a bunch of white people.
No.
I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. But I saw a movie yesterday with my girlfriend and my friends.
Hi, girlfriend and friends.
Yeah, they're nice. That shit was good.
I'm not surprised.
Like, it was really, like, I mean, I am surprised, honestly, because I didn't, when I saw a commercial to the end, it's going to be one of the movies where it's like, oh, it's horrible, kidnapping black people, okay, in the end he's going to probably die, whatever. And I'm not spoiling what happens and like that, but it's just like, oh, shit, fuck, because what's like, you understand it's hypnosis and everything, you can get that point of it, right? What they're doing with that, though, is like, what the fuck?
Well, the thing a lot of people underestimated, and we were talking about this before, Jordan Peele, that's a really smart dude. You would know because of the show, but you have to remember, that's just a character.
Yeah, but like I was saying,
plays.
like it's like when I heard he was writing it, I'm not saying that I was like, okay, it's gonna be show. I was saying like, okay, I can't see this being too deep of a show.
Oh no, that's a brilliant,
because I just saw
person.
him like dress up as a woman saying, Keenan. I was like, okay,
that's a smart dude.
More power to you. That proved me egg on my face. I'll take it. It was a great movie.
Yeah. I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him.
Yeah, but that shit was good, man. And I think the funniest report, not even funniest report. Okay, so some white people are mad about this movie. Because they said...
White people get mad at everything.
Yeah, but they said...
to be fair, black people get mad at dumb stuff, too.
I mean, people get mad at everything.
Yeah,
period.
people get mad at
But at the same time, white people in general, they say, oh, we're mad at this because of... It's making... I don't like how you made white people seem like an evil villain in this whole movie.
So
they're mad about this. They feel like it just...
They'll get over it. I feel like, look, the world has enough problems for you not to be that interested and that invested in something that isn't real. Go get mad over something that actually affects you,
Shit,
not some fucking movie.
Get mad about the old cartoon where fucking black people will have Bugs Bunny dressed like Ooga Booga and shit.
They're not going to get mad about
I mean, they don't give a shit, but they say, oh, well, let's just act like it never happened. But when you make white people the villains, oh, it's the problem. How dare you make us be you for a second?
Yo, you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
That shit just they want the movie boycotted and then it moved out of theaters. Like there were people actually like sitting out there angry about it. Apparently,
They'll get over it. They'll get over it.
it's fucking sad, man.
They'll find something else to
It
get
is
offended
ridiculous.
about.
But I do highly recommend if you have some free time, please go see that movie. Support it. It's a very good movie and very good watch. White, black, purple, green. It doesn't matter what the fuck you are. It's a good movie. Please enjoy it. Oh God, that was a good movie, man. I'm scared of white people now, though. I'm not gonna lie.
One Piece. Oh yeah, we're going into anime now. One Piece
That was
was
good.
very, very interesting
That's a
this
good
week.
segue.
Was very, very interesting this week.
You never say spoiler. You always just gonna spoil the whole thing.
I just said it was very interesting. I didn't spoil it.
You were about to.
No, it wasn't.
I saw it in your eyes.
No, it wasn't. I learned my lesson from the last time. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Just say spoiler alert.
I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
Hero was on break, and I didn't know. And I started a new one. I forget what it's called, but this guy liked this girl. He was gonna propose. Oh yeah, it's called it's called Dr. Stone. He was gonna. Was I about to say propose? He was about to ask her out or confess to her, and then the whole world turned to stone for like thousands of years, and then he broke out, and it's only him and like his science friend, and they had to rebuild human civilization from scratch.
Is a science friend a girl?
Huh?
Is a science friend a girl?
No, he's just some guy who keeps saying that there's a 10 billion% chance of stuff. It's weird. And then I also started A Trail of Blood.
All right, that was good.
It has promise. So check those out. And Shokugeki was, oh my god, that man. Next week is gonna be a very interesting week for manga.
I'm gonna need to catch up on some shit. I done started watching Claymore. I don't know if you ever heard that shit.
I've heard of it, but I haven't
It
seen it.
really is good. Honestly, I just started watching because I've been meaning to watch it for a while, but it actually is pretty good. It's about demons and vampires. Not really vampires, but it's about like the lore of it's good. I can't really describe it. It's more so about these for some reason just demons around the world, and humans are deciding to implant demons inside their body to fight the demons. But the whole time they're fighting demons. They're fighting the demon within as well as demons out. Just it's one of them little 50-50 double-edged sword type things. But it's a really good show, honestly.
Don't recommend me movies because I'm not gonna watch them.
I just recommend you a movie. Trying to say
I don't go to the movies. I don't watch them because that's me sitting down and doing absolutely nothing mindlessly, and I'm not wired to do that for very long, and not for very often. That's why I haven't played video games in a while. Like, I still haven't gotten far at all in Fallout 4. I started it, but I'm not far at all.
He had this game about 5. You played
I've had
Fallout,
this game.
Travis.
I had that game since Black Friday 2015.
He just opened this game.
Yeah, I mean, I just have not. I've been playing Burning Blood though.
You beat it already. What the fuck you still
It's
playing
fun.
it for?
It's really fun.
Oh my god, Travis! Any news? Any pop culture news you need to know about?
Not really. Not that I. Oh well. For all of you who don't know, Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj, they're having a little beef, a little back and forth beef. Even though Nicki Minaj isn't really responding, and I guess it's getting under people's skin.
I think it was funny though, because like this literally happened to Nicki Minaj right after she said, "No, I'm not gonna be with Meek Mill anymore. You're taking too many L's." And like a week later, she Remy come and get her ass.
I wouldn't give power to it. I know hip hop is built on
No, this is popular culture. This is pop culture.
ego and people doing that kind of petty garbage, but
She look weak right now though, man. She got beef. She got beef. She got beef, Carl.
I don't care.
She got beef, man.
Miss
Rap beef.
Miss Minaj.
Minaj.
Just live your life. Hey. And
you getting that fade fast?
no, we're not doing that. But just don't give power to it. And to all the people paying close attention to this, I mean, don't just leave them alone. It's between them. Let them mind their own business.
No, they put it on the internet now. It's for everybody. Remy straight bodied her, man.
Think, but
Remy straight bodied her. She's gonna be the queen of rap right
I
now.
wouldn't even bother.
So it'll be
I
the
would
rap. Was it rap Barbie? What she say?
continue to live my life.
She's the something Barbie. Was it rap hip hop Barbie or some shit like that? No one knows her little thing no more.
I don't follow hip hop too much. Oh, musically speaking, so I bought a ton of music. But the only one that I know you guys will even remotely care about is "Drunk" by Thundercat. Go buy that album. Do not stream the album because he gets no money. Buy the album. It's really good.
Don't you ever?
It's really, really good. It's 23 songs long, but it doesn't feel like it at all. It's super funky, got a lot of soul.
Don't you ever tell me I spent
And
money.
there aren't a whole lot of features on it, which I'm happy about. And let me see. Track 1, 2, 3. I know. Oh, he got Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald on one. I think it's track 9, Show You the Way. Kenny Loggins is 70.
He's a guy from Danger Zone, ain't he?
I think so.
He's on Danger Zone.
Kenny Loggins is 70, and he still sounds amazing.
Yeah,
So does Michael McDonald's, I think, 65-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But they sound really, really good. I think Kendrick had a verse on Walk On By. Pharrell was on one song. Wiz Khalifa was on one song. And he didn't ruin it. Because I haven't heard a whole lot from Wiz Khalifa in my life. So, yeah, he did okay on his thing. And I think that's all the features. There weren't too many.
That's your music recommendation.
And
that's your music recommendation for this week.
yeah, Drunk by Thundercat. That's the only one you guys will care about. So go get that one.
It's sad because Carl came in today and said, "But you heard what they got Thundercat for?" I said, "Nah, I never heard Thundercat." He about tried to smack me.
I wanted to kill him.
Trav, you ever heard Thundercat?
No.
I want to kill you.
What the fuck? See, you
Hold on.
mad at me?
Do you like To Pimp a Butterfly?
He was different.
He helped produce it. He helped on These Walls, and he helped produce the whole thing. But he did a lot of the bass instrumentation, and he did Wesley's Theory, which is one of my all-time favorite hip hop songs. It's really good. I like that song a lot.
Oh, so you're not gonna try to smack him?
I appreciate.
Like we had to fight each other for a minute.
I really appreciate the fact that Kendrick brings live instrumentation
ignore
into
me.
hip hop. And
You sorry bitch, you hear me talking.
and it's
You fucker.
something that I lamented for a long, long time, not being in hip hop. And for him to not only use it, but to use it to this effect, I really, really appreciate. And I think that musically, the throne is his in hip hop. Lyrically, I mean, he's
Cole.
good, but
Cole.
I prefer
J. Cole.
Lupe Fiasco to
J. Cole.
everybody.
J. Cole's better lyric.
So
I'm sorry.
that's just me personally.
Do you agree or disagree, J. Cole?
I prefer Lupe Fiasco to everybody.
Travis.
I mean, it depends.
There you go.
And we're talking about
It's all
and we're
opinions.
talking-
Jermaine Cole.
I mean, it's personal preference.
Yeah, it really is personal preference.
Jermaine Cole. Ain't no personal preferences. What I say is go Jermaine Cole.
So it's just
All right.
cool. Thank you, Kendrick.
But those are our recommendations for this week as far as music-wise and anime. I think we kind of drove on basketball again this week. I'm sorry, y'all. We just love basketball. That's how we work. It's going to be a good part of our show for a while.
I don't know about love. I watched some of the Warriors-Bulls game, and that was my first basketball game in like 3 weeks.
I can guarantee you at least in the game in the past 5 seconds.
I have not.
You're watching the game right now.
Sort of. I'm like checking in and out.
Yo, I want you to know, every time we podcast, like a game going in the background. More times. That's why we're
We're just like.
That's something we kind
in
of just
and
roll on a little bit. It's the Warriors versus Suns right now. And, the Suns are fucking
That is
winning.
not the Warriors.
No, okay, I'm
Those
sorry.
are not the Warriors.
The Thunder versus the Suns. Damn,
I'm glad. Speaking of, I'm gonna need the NBA to stop putting the Knicks on national television. Enough.
Are you boycotting the Knicks?
Yes,
The fuck, why?
because they're the Knicks.
I mean,
They're
They're
the
the
second
Knicks.
highest paid, the second highest paid team in the league.
I don't care.
they probably get a ton of viewership. Too.
I don't care.
At Madison Square Garden.
I don't care. Enough. Because I'm looking to see who the Warriors play next, because they didn't play very well last night. They missed some shots, but I'm not worried about those. I'm worried about the turnovers and the fact that they weren't going after 50-50 balls. And I'm like, I wonder who they play next. Do they play tomorrow? No, they don't. I was like, they must play Saturday. No, they don't play Saturday. I go to Sunday. On ABC, they play the fucking Knicks.
Well, I mean, they got,
That'll get them right. I mean, that'll get you right. But, no.
Watch the Knicks win that game because you said all
I'm
that
not
shit.
watching that game.
Watching
You say watch. Putting them bums on my TV. I'd rather... No, thank you. I'd rather go swimming. And I don't like swimming.
Is it Melo's fault? Who you mad at now?
You said what?
Who?
You know what? Somehow, some way, I know this is because Kobe didn't take that fucking pay cut. God damn it, Kobe. You did this. You did this.
Kobe ruined the league and I think that patient.
Yeah. That's just going to be my cop-out for everything. It's all Kobe's fault.
That's why Kevin Durant ran. That's why Kevin Durant went.
It's all Kobe.
That's why people flop now.
Kobe. Kobe.
That's
you
why
fucked it up.
So my rent's so high.
Kobe. Kobe.
Caught a flood in your car.
Kobe about to go build the wall. God damn it. Come on, Bean.
Kobe voted for Trump. Kobe helped,
All right.
Kobe helped those white people and Get Out.
There you go.
Yeah, I taught him hypnotism and shit. Oh, y'all need to see a movie to get that joke,
All
please.
you had to do is take the pay cut, and all of this could have been avoided. I wonder what the alternate universe where Kobe took the pay cut looks like. It probably looks the exact same, to be honest with you.
It's less money.
He lost the money, but it probably looks
less
the exact
money,
same.
like 2 more teammates.
But they still don't win.
I'm saying it's less money, 2
So
more
it's just
teammates.
like, yeah.
Probably for JaVale McGee and fucking, I don't know, Jared Jack. Who was free agent at that time? I don't know.
I don't even remember. That's another thing. It's like no one was out there for you to go get or whatever. Are we leaving now? Yeah, we're gonna leave now.
We should have left a while ago, but sorry, Carl Drew on. I will try to keep him in check next time. He's an asshole. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next week we'll have a special guest in Carl, Travis, and Paul. We're not famous. We're trying our best.
We're going to Korean barbecue next week. It's gonna be fun. You guys should come.
He's inviting everybody he's willing to pay if you all show up.
I ain't paying for none of y'all niggas.
If they're gonna invite me to this shit, why? Fuck, I ain't going now either. Sorry, bitch. But it's always good to hear from you guys. See you next week. It's been Paul.
Travis.
And I'm Carl. I'm the other guy.
And we'll see y'all next week on Area 1, 2, 4. Peace.
Bye.